gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries. Yours truly, Eric Deters. Got a lot to say. Let's get going. The Reds play the Cardinals tonight. You know what, as crazy as it is, if the Reds keep winning, and I'm going to talk about the wild card in a minute, if the Reds keep winning, if they can beat the lowly Cardinals 3 straight, we got a chance. The Lions last night beat the Packers. They got up like 24-3 like that. Held on to win 34-20. The Lions own the Packers now, 4 straight. The Lions are for real, folks. Major League Baseball had the most fans since 2013. And you know what, folks? You know why? The rules changes, the speeding up the game. It changed everything for me. I haven't been a baseball fan for 4 years. I came back. And I enjoyed it. Of course, the Reds were good too. But Major League Baseball rules changes made a difference. And the big one, moving the game along. Beer leap last night in the game. Wide receiver for the Lions jumped up into the stands. And guess what? A Packer dumped beer on him. You got to be careful about the Lambeau leap. Look at him dumping a beer on the guy. All right, Bryce helmet toss. Bryce Harper got pissed off at the umpire, got thrown out of the game, and he tossed his helmet into the stands, which was a nice souvenir. I like Bryce Harper. He plays with fire. Devin Hoagie, sweet story, 11 years old, dying of brain cancer, wanted to meet Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase was his dream. His dream came through yesterday. UC Bearcats play tonight, Brigham Young. Go Bearcats. It's going to be tough. The Braves yesterday won. They swept the Cubs and clinched the #1 seed throughout the baseball playoffs. I don't know how anybody beats the Braves. LeBron, 21st season, and he says he's going about it like he was a rookie. He's a phenomenal athlete. I hate his politics. The Orioles clinched 100 wins. You know what? About a month ago, the Reds beat the Orioles 2 out of 3 in Baltimore. You never know. College game day. The guest picker is this comedian right here. Good old Ken, the comedian. You know what? I don't think I've ever heard Ken speak. How do you pronounce his last name?
I think it's John.
I've never heard him be out of character. I don't know what he's like I mean, it's like John Belushi. You never out of character. You never him. Pac-Man Jones appeared in court yesterday. More legal problems with him. For him, he's not apparently allowed to fly out of CVG for a while. Sad news, Tim Wakefield, the Boston Red Sox fame, he's got brain cancer. Sad. Travis Hunter met up with the guy that hit him. Boom. And the reason why is they wanted to share that, hey, it's okay because apparently the Colorado State safety was getting some death threats. By the way, it was a legitimate hit. Shiloh, Deion Sanders' son, was in the hospital. His kidneys was bleeding. He was peeing blood. Pretty serious, but that usually, it's a bruised kidney. I had that once after a car accident and healed up. Okay, the wild card situation. Here you go. You can't make this up. The Cubs play the freaking Brewers. Now, the Brewers have clinched, but do you want to, lay down? No, you got to stay hot. The Astros play the Diamondbacks. Are you kidding me? And the Pirates love playing spoiler, Miami. How about some help? The Reds win all 3. Those teams lose 2 out of 3. Right. We're in the wild card. Yep. Crazy. In college football coming up, these are the big games I wanted to highlight. Notre Dame is playing Duke. College game day will be at that game. Do you realize, Josh, the very first game televised across the country this is pretty wild, was back in 1951. It happened in Today in History, and it was Duke versus North Carolina. First football game, first sporting event broadcast across the country involved Duke football. Wow. UK play the Gators tomorrow. Bama plays Mississippi State, and USC and Colorado. Well, Colorado's going to have a tough way to go because Travis Hunter, Shiloh, they're not going to be playing. All right, in pro football, the big games we want to highlight here. Bengals are playing the Titans. They got to win that game. Dolphins, because they're so hot playing the Bills. Patriots at the Cowboys. And the Jets, Chiefs at the Jets. And guess what? Taylor Swift's going to the game. And they say ticket sales of the Jets games are going to the roof. All right. Special segment here at the end of my Sports Without Boundaries. goofy announcers. I've actually been keeping a list, and I'm sure I forgot some of these, but I'm about ready to share some things that drive me nuts about watching sports. Some from the announcers, some from the players. Number one, when you hear these announcers saying, the Cowboys just don't trust Dak Prescott. Oh, they just don't trust Zach Wilson. The Jets don't trust Zach Wilson. What does that mean? And you know what? Maybe there's good reason not to trust Dak Prescott. As a Cowboys fan, I don't trust Dak Prescott. They don't trust him. All right, ready for this? Announcers calling baseball pitches. This is what you and I have to endure. They tell us, oh, that was a slider. Really? Well, that was this. Now, here's what's wild. You listen to Barry Larkin and Bally Sports Talk, okay? So they'll say, well, he's really got to keep the ball off the plate, all right? He'll throw a ball off the plate. He'll hit for a home run. They'll say, well, he just didn't get it over the plate. They do after-the-fact conclusions that contradict each other all night long. Drives me nuts. All right, number two. It's 3rd and long. Josh Wentz, there's no play for that. Yes, there is a play for that. If it's 3rd and 15, you throw a pass over 15 yards. Yeah. Might complete it, might get pass interception, might get holding. There is a play for that. Next up, they call the play after the fact. Now, Tony Romo calls them in advance, but here's what it is. After the fact, they'll say, oh, and they act like it was all on purpose. Like the play was completely designed like that. The announcers crack me up. All right. Some more things that drive me crazy about players in football. You see this all the time. Corners do not turn around. They're covering a wide receiver. They don't turn around. They're going like this. All they got to do is go, interception. Next thing, it's 3rd and 6. It's 3rd and 6, Josh Wentz. What's the play you want to throw when it's 3rd and 6? You want to throw it 2 yards. It's 3rd and 10. You want to throw that ball 5 yards. It's insane. These are professional athletes, and they do this goofy shit over and over and over. And these announcers, oh my God, I could be an announcer. I mean, it's just ridiculous. All right, I had to get it off my chest, okay? This has been building up for a while. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. See you Monday for Sports Without Boundaries.